So today what we're doing is prospecting this area in between where those trees are, that tree line. Down below there is a giant waterfall, and we are making our way through this cut block to the upper side of it. This is attempt number 2. We came across the other side a couple months ago and didn't have any luck, so we're going to try this way today. Hopefully we can find something and get above the waterfall safely. There are tiny ants nests everywhere. So we're almost at this outcrop. We're going to check it out. A lot of slough rock here. It doesn't look anything promising, so we won't spend very long here. We want to get over to the other side of that tree line. Two main rock types here I'm noticing. You have your volcanic tuff right here, and you have a sort of altered brecciated rock, slightly tufaceous. And of course, you have slightly brecciated rock with quartz carbonate stringers all throughout. Noticing quite a few of these. No mineralization though. So we're at the base of the outcrop here. We're going to take a quick look and then head into the bushes that way. So we made it up the outcrop. What we want to do is get to the top of this mountain over here. There is access via a old road, but we can't get gate access right now, and even with gate access it's a 3-kilometer walk on an old rundown road. So instead of waiting, we just decided to do the hike. So we have a sample here which is volcanic tuff right there and there, with intrusions of quartz all throughout. Very vuggy quartz, a little bit of oxidization. Doesn't look to be mineralized. We'll hammer it open and see. So I hammered it open a bit, got a hint of arsenopyrite. We also got some nice looking crystals in there. Nice quartz. So we found the quartz vein, or that quartz sample, down over here. We're about 25 meters away from that. And we just found a sample in here which had some granodiorite and quartz and a little bit of malachite staining. And then we found another one where my prospecting partner stepped to get over this tree, which looks like it has a little bit of mineral in it. So we'll try and get it out of there. And it does have mineral in it. Wow. Okay. Perfect example of checking uprooted trees. There was a windstorm about 5-6 months ago, and you have all these uprooted trees here. So this it looks like granodiorite with a bit of quartz and chalcopyrite, maybe a bit of galena. Maybe molybdenite. We're going to clean these off and take a look. Okay, so cleaned off those a little bit. So you have chalcopyrite here. You have a little bit of bornite maybe in there. And then you have more chalcopyrite here, surrounded by what is called molybdenite, which is a mineral, and you get molybdenum out of it. So you can see right there, kind of an off purplish gray color for your molybdenite. Chalcopyrite is the off golden color. So pretty interesting sample. This looks like this is just a sample broken in half here. So interesting. My prospecting partner says he found another one that looks similar, so we'll go take a look now. So absolutely perfect spot to look for rock samples, uprooted trees. Everything underneath gets ripped up. You can see all the rock there. Found a couple more samples that have some quartz on it in there, but didn't have anything other than the occasional speck of pyrite and chalcopyrite. So this is the sample here. He said looks like it's got copper mineralization on. Maybe a little bit. We'll hammer it open and see what it looks like. So you got a couple specks of chalcopyrite in there. Lots of malachite staining in quartz. And appears you have a little bit of bornite in there. So pretty interesting. We're going to bag this sample along with that last one. Keep going. You can see how steep this is. I'd say it's at least 75-degree incline. So we found a brecciated outcrop that's got small inclusions. You can see little rusty patches where sulfides used to be oxidized out. Nothing crazy though. We're gonna keep going. So just for a reference point, I thought I'd point this out. You can see down here, this road coming up here, about right there, there's a small overgrown road coming up and following this face here. And if you keep walking, it's really, really overgrown. You get to a point where we actually roll the giant rock down the side of the mountain, and that is where there's a creek and it's impassable. So right now we're on the other side of that. If you guys want to watch that video, I'll leave a link in the description so you can see the other side of where we are. For now, let's keep going. So we're gonna have to wait for gate access. We got up to the top point of the mountain and couldn't make it. Just way too steep to get down to the waterfall in all directions. So we're headed back down the mountain now through all this fallen timber, rotted logs, and we'll see if we can find anything else on our way down. We got about an 800-meter trip down to where we parked the truck. So thought we'd stop for a little snack. There are tons of salmon berries, huckleberries, wild raspberries, blackberries, all in here. Makes a delicious snack when you're out in the woods. More snacks. Okay, so we're almost down. We're about 200 meters below where we parked the truck, and we found this old logging road up here. Really old. It's got to be at least 50 years old. And we found a couple small samples that had quartz just in the ground over here exposed. So we found a piece that has clear signs of copper mineral, similar to those other ones that we found. We're in the same horizontal, slightly off direction as we found the other ones before. So it's pretty interesting. And then we were digging around here and we found a few more that were buried in here that look like they have little bits of staining on them as well. No mineralization from what I can see. Here we go. A little bit of looks like molybdenite. So interesting. We're a ways away. This one's got a little bit of molybdenite too. This one just looks like it's got quartz with staining. And my prospecting partner was looking over here and he just took a chip sample off of one of these rocks. And here we go. 2 more pieces of quartz with malachite staining, molybdenite, bornite right there. Definitely still interesting presence of any mineral. So we want to head up here, but we're not going to have time today. So that's going to be it for today. So if you guys want to check out our Facebook page, we have photos, pictures on there. Links in the description for that, as well as our Patreon account. Our second channel link will be in there. And we will see you guys at the next video. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Otherwise you won't get notified of our videos. And we'll see you guys next time.